So that was clearly Rockhawk's fantasy jerk-off room, because if we take a look at our key items, we have the champ's belt, so that's a fake of the fake that he's got. Gonzalez, that must be an email from Princess Peach. Check it, man. Mario, I now know where I'm being held. I'm on the moon. Yes, the moon that floats out in space. And I've learned something even more horrifying. In order to resurrect the monster's spirit, they need my... Whoa, the moon? For real? The princess is up there? Man, that's so cool. Why is your email cut off like that? Oh, hang on, you don't think something happened to her? Well, I know something happened to her. Hey, Luigi. So, very first thing that we're going to do is run on over here. And we're going to go over to the giant loot box that we just saw Bowser standing by. Because now we can knock things off high platforms. Including this, which awkwardly places it into the middle of the road. Unfortunately, the box, or the crate, the chest despawns after we open it, but inside is the Ultra Hammer. Hi, it's me again, Toadette. Nice to see you again. Way to find the Ultra Hammer. Now your hammer will be even more powerful. And you can also use a new hammer technique. Let's practice it right away. It's just like with the Super Hammer, so no prob, so it's not new. It's exactly the same. Remember to twist before releasing. It's the exact same, it's not new. This is not different. Way to go, you got it! Want to try it again? No, I've already been doing it since chapter 3. Alright, you mastered the Ultra Hammer. Using your Ultra Hammer, you can even break blocks made out of stuff like this. And you can use the Ultra Hammer in battle, too. This is kind of sad. This is the last time I'll get to see you, Mario. Definitely save Princess Peach, okay? And be careful on your quest, okay? And she runs off crying. But we now have the Ultra Hammer, which has a very heavy sound when it hits the ground. I'm going to really quick check out what this guy's selling. It does have jam and jelly, which we're going to need at some point. What should we do first? Let's just go and put the crystal star in the crystal star place. Actually, no. Let's do this thing first. So first of all, I forgot to show this off. Over here, this place, we have this pillar, right? And normally you roll under it. But you can also see that it's cracked. So with Bobbery, you can blow it up. I don't know why I did not do that after last chapter, but you can do it then. What you can't do until now is come up here, because we have this bent pipe. And coming down onto this rooftop and then cleverly jumping over here and doing a second super jump gives us a shine sprite. Let's go down a level. No, let's not go down a level just yet. We're gonna do this in a kind of a awkward way, but I suppose it's better that we get this out of the way first. Over here we've got two things we can do. Not spring jump. Can you please not spring jump? Thank you. We can go left on this pipe, and you saw on this side it's not cracked, but on the other side it is. So with Bobbery we can blow it up and get this, and it's another defend plus P. Not super useful, but whatever. If we instead go right, which is going to take quite a bit longer because it's not very fast to... it's not monkey bars, but that kind of motion is slow. Also, I like the weird, like, extendy way that Mario's hands and arms move. But you just drop down here when you're at the farthest place you can go. And now we can finally come up on this little platform. And in here, a lonely abandoned house with a star piece. Now we can go down a level. So we want to come down to the shortcut room, because this shortcut we've already dealt with. This one, however, not so much. So we can now break cement blocks, even big ones, in this chest, FP+, which they put a lot of value into the HP and FP pluses, even though they're pretty much valueless. They really are essentially just, I messed up a level up. And at this point in the game, you have access to Chet Rippo, so why not make it like a gold bar or something that's actually valuable? Anyway, the right pipe brings us right over to the Keel Mango tree, which doesn't have, that's not the Keel Mango tree, this is the Keel Mango tree. But now we have a fast way to Keel Hall Key, even though it's not terribly difficult to get to from Rogueport proper. This pipe brings us to Poshley Heights, right over by the fountain. We did mostly everything there is to do in Poshley Heights, but if you ever want to go back, you can. Somehow that hit me. And we're actually going to head on back this way. Maybe I could have done this before doing something a little bit later, but whatever. We'll do it now. We're going to go back for that Shine Sprite that I missed. There, we got it. I'm leaving. I don't even care about killing the Spaniard. What's the pink one? Spinio. Let's just put the star on the pedestal. Where, oh where could the 7th crystal star be? Who would like to take a guess? We've been to basically everywhere on the map, right? How about the moon? So how convenient. Princess Peach is on the moon, the crystal star is on the moon. It's almost like we have to go to the moon. My, what's this now? The last crystal star. It can't possibly be there. If what the map indicates is true, the location of the final crystal star is the moon. The moon? Isn't the princess Pat trapped there too? Something about this doesn't seem right. The problem here is how does one get to the moon? Quite a conundrum. Give me a moment to look into this. Excuse me, please, this shouldn't take long. He pulls out his book, How to Get to the Moon. Looking into this may take a little time, so come back in a bit, alright? Okay, not a problem. Long enough? You're a little too soon, okay. Maybe we have to leave the screen. And of course we get another email. Also, chest is now gone. I've only just begun to research. You'll have to wait a bit longer. Are you kidding? Well, while we're waiting for him, I guess, we can check out the help center because we're going to be doing this soon. We've got 4 to do. Frankie, important thing. I'm looking for something. I can't say exactly what here, but I can tell you in person. I'm waiting on the west side of Rogueport. Sure. Let's just do this to refresh the area, even though I think it'll be slightly slower than walking out and then walking back. Hello, have you finished your research yet? No, this won't work either. What's left? Ah, yes, of course, that one book. It looks like this will take a little while longer. Well, let's just go do the helps. I think maybe you're supposed to just proceed without him. Maybe that could be the case. So we'll just go about our day and see what we can do without him. I'm going to pick up Timing Tutor. Costs 1 BP to put on. And that will tell us when we can use stylish moves, even though I kind of know most of them. Let's talk to Frankie. Because he's going to give us actually one of the most important things to a Danger Mario run. At least one that's not super grindy. Because technically you can get as many danger rushes, danger closes as you want. Oh, Frankie's not here. You can get as many as you want by farming paratroopers in the Hooktail Castle, or Paracoopas. But that's annoying. And there's a faster way, which is... Oh, here's Frankie. You taking all my trouble? Well, I'm glad it's somebody tight-lipped, that's all. See, after returning from Kielholki, I lost my wedding ring. Believe that? And I can't really look for it in front of Francesca, so you gotta do it. I know I lost it after I got back to Rogueport, so it's somewhere in town for sure. If she finds out, I'll be yelling I love you 1 billion times, so you gotta do this. Alright. Does he know anywhere where it could be? Maybe I dropped it on the east side. Wow, I'm gonna have to say I love you to her 10,000 times now, Pally. Okay. Well, what was he doing on the east side? Oh, okay, so it's right there. But we have actually not done something that we could have done. Let's float across here as Yoshi and go back down here. There's actually a boat panel that we've seen multiple times before, but we never interacted with. Again, you can do this during chapter 5, or after chapter 5. But seeing that chest here just reminded me of doing it now, so let's do it now. Also, there's no like wall here, so that kind of tells me that there might be a little extra secret. If you keep going, we'll find out. In here is Double Dip! Oh, that's where Double Dip is. Double Dip's kind of a cool badge. It uses 4 FP, but it lets you use 2 items in 1 turn. And there's nothing over here. Hey, I got it. You found it! My ring! Thanks, Mario, from the bottom of my heart. Now take this reward. We get the gold card, which lets us play the tube mode game. I haven't been able to look her in the eye to, I haven't been able to look her in the eye lately. I kinda miss her now. So, if you'll excuse me. Franny. We solved the trouble. So we'll take a look at what the gold card gives us in a bit here. Because I've got some gambling to do. I need some ingredients for cooking food that savages the tonsils. I need 3 things. A golden leaf, a mystic egg, a keel mango. I'm waiting on board the Excess Express for very prompt help. Sure. So those are kind of rare items, Chef Shimi. You think I just carry them around? Fortunately for you, I kinda do. I actually happen to have all 3 of them in storage, even though that was my last mystic egg, and we will need at least 1 more. So that means going back to Petunia. But it's fine, because there's a pipe right next to her. The downside is that we have to make the entire Excess Express ride back. We can't just get onto the train and then step off the train. Fortunately, it's not Chapter 6 all over again, and after we finish our trouble, we can just sleep in the bed twice, and we'll be there. Alright. Back to our familiar surroundings. Hello, Chef Shima. Oh my goodness, look at this. What does Goombella have to say about the big Yoshi? Ah, why'd I have to travel for work and get shook on every plane, train, and boat? I should be able to ride, or I should be at home with my new bride. I need to get back home. Oh, my lovely wife. That's a passenger on the Excess Express. Not to change the subject, but watching your health abroad is super important. You wouldn't want to get sick and spoil the whole trip, would you? Nothing about him being just a Yoshi. Okay, well, hey Chef Shimi. Hello! Yes, hello to you. Thank you for accepting my request. I need 3 ingredients. A golden leaf, mystic egg, keel mango. Each one has an exotic taste and aroma that will enhance my mushroom dishes. Have you found them for me? That's the shining gold leaf. This is it. Thank you so much. That's the puzzling mystic egg. This is it. Thank you so much. That's the colorful keel mango. This is it. Thank you so much. Now I have all the ingredients. They call me they call to my palate and my skill, bringing me to turn them into delicacies, or begging. Thank you so much, my friend. This is your reward. You get 40 coins. This isn't really worth it. Those were kind of like expensive, or at least, you know, hard to get. And we're gonna pick up a maple syrup while we're here. So that's the return trip. So day 1 is the only chance that you have to walk around the train, so keep that in mind. Day 2 is spent entirely at the Riverside Station, and then day 3 you're immediately here, which is what I thought it was to begin with, and that's probably why. But I forgot. I actually completely forgot about the Smorg fight until I realized that people weren't in their rooms. Okay, let's take the pipe back to Rogueport. Oh, actually, you know what? While we're here, let's do this. So if we come on over here, we can break this, and we get a blue pipe. And I think we can go in there, but we're not going to just yet. Instead, we're going to get first struck by this thing's fucked up hitbox. So X marks the spot on where to jump. And technically you can hit the pipe at any angle, or not angle, but at any length. It just so happens that that's the edge. And in here is a Flower Saver P. And I've actually really been liking Flower Saver not P. So maybe Flower Saver P could be fun to use as well. Do we have, how many badge points do we have? 2. Okay, next level up. Thank you for being right in the way of where I need to go. Are you finally done? Ah, excellent timing. I finally have it, Mario. I found a way that you could get to the moon. You must go to Far Outpost, and you must use the cannon there, and it will blast you. Whoa, we're using a cannon to blast ourselves to the moon? Yeah! Extreme! I know how it sounds, really. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure of all the details. Accounts from Far Outpost speak of a device that can launch anything anywhere, even to the moon. This is going to be so cool. Just point the way. Where is Far Outpost? I believe there's a pipe to Far Outpost somewhere beneath Rogueport, but I'm not sure of the exact location. Yes, I believe it was hidden for some reason. If my information is correct, you'll need something called an Ultra Hammer to get it. An Ultra Hammer? Hey, right on, we already got one of those. Ah, well, I see. That certainly changes the subject now, doesn't it? Well, I'll use that Ultra Hammer to find the pipe to the Far Outpost then. Get to it. Yeah, you got it, Prof. Far Outpost. Charge! Oh yes, one more thing you should be aware of. The Bob-ombs who live there are sort of a surly bunch. They might not let you use their cannon. You may have to negotiate with them. In any case, that's your problem. Good luck. Get the crystal star. Okay. Well, I have a Bob-omb friend. Maybe he could be of use. In the meantime, we've got to do our final two, not final two, but the next 2 things. I lent a book to Miss Jolene, and I need it back, and rather quickly. Please meet me in Poshley Heights, would you, my wonderful trouble solver. So, I'm sure that's going to be fun. Go all the way to Poshley Heights, and then probably all the way to Glitzville, and then all the way back to Poshley Heights. I'm almost thinking it would be faster to take the train back. I think it almost probably will. Hello, Tails. So you accepted my request for aid with my little trouble, you delightful man, you. I just decided I very much wanted to read a magazine I lent to Jolene, but she lives in Glitzville, and that's very far from here, as you know. Could you go get it for me, my resourceful wizard, you? You're fabulous, dear. Okay. Why did we have to come all the way here for you to tell me that? And this guy's here, too. Oh, this is no good. No one will solve my trouble. Maybe a little hint to what we'll be doing immediately after we're done with this. But we'll go talk to Jolene. If you haven't already done Jolene's trouble, this will probably get you to do the cutscene where you have to re-enlist. So that's cool and all. Jolene, do you need something? Oh, Toodles Magazine. Oh, yes, I know the one. Alright, I'll return it soon. Huh? I have to return it now? But that magazine. Okay, fine, give me a moment. It's Playgirl. Don't get the wrong idea. I borrowed the magazine as a promoter, that's all. I needed to see what the fuss was about. It's not like I follow fads or anything. You got a wrestling mag. A mag that Jolene returned. Deliver it to Toodles. Okay. Again. Well, not again, but why can't she do it? I did a favor for her. She can't do a solid for me and save me the time that it would take to go there. Whatever. That's fine then. Here, Jolene, I got the magazine. Yes, this is the magazine I lent to Jolene. This is Toodles. Alright, you are a true hero. Thank you. This is my thanks. We get the platinum card. So we just got the gold card, but now we get the platinum card too. This lets us play the boat game. This magazine is very popular among certain celebrities. Everyone who is anyone has been spotted in a cafe with it under one arm. Okay. It kind of seems like maybe you should have been able to get the gold card a little bit earlier, because it lets you play the tube mode minigame, and we got that in Chapter 4. Like the beginning of Chapter 4. Businessman, security code. I forgot the code to my briefcase. I'll be sacked for this for sure. Meet me in front of the hot dog stand in Glitzville. Okay. Ah, you're that fellow. So you're the one that accepted my request. Well, here's the thing. I forgot the code for the lock on my briefcase, and the prototype of our company's new product is inside. This is a big deal. If I don't figure out how to get in that briefcase, I'll be sacked for sure. Yeah, that briefcase code. See, I'm a real chair fanatic. Yeah, like the thing, anything you sit on. I use the number of chairs in the houses I visited on business as a code? Don't judge me, I know it's weird. You ought to visit those places and count the chairs. The code is 4 digits, so here are the locations of the chairs. Are you ready? The first is Kroop's house in Petalburg. The second is Flurry's house in Bogley Woods. The third is Don Pianta's office in Rogueport. The fourth is Toodle's house in Poshley Heights. Oh, and I counted the sweet, sweet chair in her lovely garden also. I know it's a lot, but please help. And remember, a chair is anything you can sit on. Okay, well, hold on. Let me just go to those places real quick. Paper Mario, TTYD, Help Center, Trouble Center. And this is not the wiki. Mario Wiki. Alright, hold on, I'm teleporting there right now. Security code. Mario must travel to the Glitzville and he finds the businessman. Mario must travel back to Glitzville and relay the code to the businessman 2625. Did you find the briefcase? Yes. 2. 6. Oh, not 1. That's wrong. Frick. I did find it for real this time. 2, 6, 2, 5. Ah, it opened! Yes! Thank you so very much! And maybe I can keep my job. I'll try and remember it from now on. Hold on a second. Please! Huh? What? Sorry. We were going to combine my company's famous hot sauce with this stand's fat dog. We were going to call it the tongue-blistering fat dog. It was sure to be a hit. Huh? I shouldn't give up so easily? Yeah, maybe you're right. Okay, I'll do it. I just have to convince the fat dog guy. I'm on it. I won't leave this place until I convince him. Wow, thanks for all your help. Here's your reward. We get a hot sauce. It's my company's top item, our famous hot sauce. I have tons of this stuff, so please ask if you want some. See you later. I do actually want one more. Hot sauce me. You'll have to pay for it. It's the best seller. Okay, 10 coins is fine. Thanks. Cool. So let's head back. Even though I'll probably end up coming back and fighting Rockhawk a couple more times because you get 20 coins each time you beat him, and you can pretty consistently beat him in one turn. You better be here. Ah, Mario, it's me, Lumpy. Don't you remember? I went to Dry Desert to drill for oil. I did it! I totally struck oil. There were times where I was covered in dust, weak and ready to give up, but I never lost sight of the dream, and one day I finally seized it. And I believe you believed in me, Mario, all this time. You sure did. Thank you so much. I wanted to return your loan with just a little more, just to show my appreciation. Please, take this. You received 300 coins. Boy, thanks for everything. Now you have some capital to start your own venture. Just don't let your dream die, Mario. I know you'll make it someday, just like I did. Yeah, it only took you until the ass end of the game to do it. Well, I guess I won't have to fight Rockhawk then. Do you have badges that I can blow my money? Hammerman? Sure. Yep. So Hammerman prevents you from using jump. So it's garbage. I just wasted 180 coins. What do we have in here? Attack of XP. Let's buy it. Good. Fire drive. I think we can get fire drive from somewhere. Let's put on attack of XP. We make browser sounds now. Cool. Good use of my money. Do we have turtley leaves in storage? If not, I'm going to freak out. Oh. 128 coins? Oh, we're poor again. Let's get double pane too. Yes. So double pane is kind of a challenge type badge. Doubles the damage Mario takes. Which is rough. It'll make you hurt a lot, and if you're doing Danger Mario, probably not the kind of thing you want on. Anyway, we're going to cook. We're going to start with hot sauce, and... oh, no, actually. Never mind. What a complete letdown. I actually want to cook my honey first. Okay, the reason we made fresh juice again is because combining fresh juice and hot sauce, this will give us a special thing. Oh, it even glows. Sorry to keep you waiting. This is Inky Sauce. Replenishes 30 FP. That's quite a bit, and it's nasty juice. But this is actually going to be used for making something else. So we're going to cook up this fresh pasta we got. Now this alone heals 10 HP and 5 FP. I don't actually want to use another ingredient, just cook that, please. So, fresh pasta alone gives spaghetti, and she spawns the sauce and the green meatballs out of nowhere. And this makes it heal more HP and less FP, I think. Anytime you feel like it, okay. So, spaghetti. We can combine with turtley leaf. Yes. And this also works if you give her the fresh pasta and a turtley leaf. You can skip the step of making the spaghetti if you don't want to fill out your recipe book, or if you've already done it. This makes cupasta, which makes it slightly better. We can then combine cupasta with a hot sauce. And again, you can use spaghetti or the fresh pasta instead of cupasta, and this will get you the same result. This is spicy pasta. Again, slightly better. And finally, we can combine spicy pasta with inky sauce, and you can, instead of using spicy pasta, use pasta spaghetti, or even the fresh pasta. Skip all the steps, but you do need the inky sauce. And these two together will give you the final spaghetti, which is squid ink spaghetti, or ink pasta. Heals 10 HP and 30 FP. This is pretty good. Oh. Hey Don Pianta, I didn't realize that you are actually still in the game. Hey, it's you again. So it looks like we quite owe you one, so yeah, thanks. Alright, that's all you have to say, cool. Next up we're gonna go cake mix and a slow shroom that we got from that battle, although you can buy a slow shroom from the shop in Rogueport sewers. Oh, that gives you shroom cake. Okay, not what I was expecting. Actually, hold on. Let me take a look at what that was, what I needed to have. Because we did need shroom cake anyway. I think, right? Pretty sure we haven't done shroom cake yet. Oh, we need to make another inky sauce eventually. Okay. Oh, it's golden leaf and slow shroom. Or turtley leaf. Okay, good to know. We'll be doing that later. Next we're going to do honey syrup and cake mix. This is honey candy. 20 FP, which is pretty good considering what it took to make. Next we're going to do fire flour and cake mix. I'm doing a lot of cake mixes. Cake mix is used in a lot of recipes. So statistically, you'd expect it to come up a bit. Fire pop. Another 20 FP. And the last thing we're going to cook for today is Volt Shroom and cake mix. What's up, bitch?
What's up, man? Oh my god, that's good. I love those videos. Left for Drip too. David, why are you awake?
Oh, hey,
Wait.
David.
You awake?
I fell asleep on the futon that I sleep on in the other room.
I've been up since 4.
David, you sound a little under the weather here.
I just woke up not so long ago, so.
Do you always sound like really sick when you wake up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we're back from that little interruption, and there's been a slight change of plans. So I'm going to buy this book, and you'll see that I have many more coins than I did because I went and fought Rockhawk while we were talking. And we've got 30 points for a Super Shroom. Awesome. I probably shouldn't have eaten that because we need it for recipes later, but whatever. But I got that book so that that mushroom will come back because we are going to be making one more recipe this episode. But before we do that, I'm going to get some things that I missed. Okay, thing that I missed, number 1. Down here, we'll try to avoid the enemies, but if we jump around, there we go, we get a pretty lucky badge, which we actually already have because we stole it from Espana. Also, look at that effect gone crazy there. So that's 1. The next is actually we can get it pretty easily from here because we're going to go back to Goldbob's house. The one that I said was so tiny and small, well, it turns out that it's only that way because they have a hidden room. And I guess the GameCube can only handle so much like space loaded into a house. Even though that's not true, it loads the whole region anyway. Whatever. Okay. Back in Goldbob's house. So, this little slit in the wall. This is not just some weird decoration, but actually a hidden room that we can enter with paper mode. And inside, we get HP Drain P. Drops your attack, or allies attack by 1, but regain 1 HP per attack. Again, not very good. I think we have HP Drain normal. I'm going to take my Jelly Ultra out of storage and sell it here. Because the Twilight Shop, I'd like to sell the Jelly Ultra. So normally the Jelly Ultra sells for 150. At the Twilight Shop it sells for 200 because some shops desire certain items. But we'll never use that. We don't have 50 FP or 50 HP, so 200 coins is a lot more useful to us. And the very last thing that we're going to do in this episode is combine the mushroom and the honey syrup. And I know that this technically isn't new, I did mention this before, but this is going to give us the maple mushroom, probably is what it's called. Let's see. Maple shroom, okay. 10 HP, or 5 HP, 5 HP, 10 FP. So that will be useful for our setup, much more than the Jelly Ultra. So, I think that looks good for an inventory for what we're going to be doing in the next episode, which I figure I might as well do the Pit of 100 trials. But not without a little bit of a cheat. So, we'll take a look at that next time. Until then, this has been Dean from Wafflypie. Peace.